You know what? Here's a little rant for you.
'Cause home is you. Home is you.
Y'all, you're not gonna believe it. I'm out of the house. It's been like 2 weeks, and I've only been out of the house like the one other time, and you saw a vlog about that. It was on my birthday. But we're out of toilet paper, so I've been forced to exit the cave. And look at this. Snow is melting all over the place. It's gotta be like 30 degrees or something. Beautiful! Anyway, since I have to leave the house, obviously it's an excuse to go to some of the stores that I want to go to. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I do when I leave the house. Hashtag introvert, you know, like if you prefer to stay in the house, if you're leaving, you better do something fun. You know what? Here's a little rant for you. I was listening to Dakota Meyer. If you don't know who he is, he's a Medal of Honor recipient, and he's married to Bristol Palin. Anyway, he had a little rant that he did where he was talking about how people have gotten away from caring about other people, and it really hit home for me. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is what social media is doing to humanity, to our youth especially, right? They care more about the interaction online. They care more about getting likes, thumbs up, you know, fist bumps on the interweb than they do about actual people in real life. And it blows my mind. For someone like me, I'm pretty introverted, so I do okay with very limited interaction with people. So social media kind of gives people like myself an easy outlet. But I think the very dangerous side of that becomes when it dehumanizes people as a whole. People see things going on around them as opportunity for entertainment, opportunity to have something go viral online, instead of thinking about the individual people involved. You know, the other side of that is, you have that side of things, and then you have people who are all about getting their own point across, right? And I've been guilty of this. I'm an opinionated person. You know, if anybody who's on my personal Facebook page knows that. You know, I'll post my political views, my religious views, any, you know, whatever I think is right, I'm happy to voice. And that can be really kind of a catch-22 online, because I don't ever want anybody on my Facebook feed to think that if I disagree with them on something, that I care about them any less as a human being. You know, people are important. And especially as Christians, our goal should be to be spreading love and grace and mercy around to other people. You know, that's hard to do sometimes. But honestly, it's a lot easier to do on social media. You know, we have things that go on in our own lives, maybe hurt, you know, people who have wronged us kind of deal, where it's a little bit harder to give grace and mercy because you've been personally wronged. But nobody's personally wronging you on social media, for the most part, right? By their post that's not aimed at you. So it shouldn't be that hard to give grace and mercy in those situations. If you don't agree with something, you know, if the person is close enough to you and it's an important enough issue to discuss with them, meaning there's a reason it needs to be addressed. You know, for example, say somebody's doing something and it's not healthy and you notice it, and this person is close with you. You spend time with them. Okay, yeah. You know, if you have a friend who's displaying addict type behavior and you're in their life, yeah, maybe take time to talk to them about it. But if somebody just believes something that you think is maybe not quite right, is it worth having a conversation about? You got to really weigh that. And especially, is social media the right way to have it if it's an important enough conversation? You know, we have to get back to like having conversations with people instead of posting at people, because that's really what comes down to, is it feels like someone talking at you. It's not a conversation most of the time when it's on social media. And you know what? I like to think of myself as a writer. I enjoy writing. I enjoy getting my feelings across in writing. But even then, that's something I've always enjoyed doing, and I've used it in a lot of different ways in my life. But I don't even come across the way I intend to all the time, and it's something that I've purposefully tried to develop. So it's just not, it's not a perfect medium for getting across your point, your feelings, your everything. I just feel people need to take that into account more. And you know what? I think people are starting to see that. We're starting to see, I just was reading numbers yesterday where they're saying that a pretty large percentage of people are deleting Facebook. 30 some odd % of people are using Facebook a lot less, like significantly less than they used to. You know, hopefully people are starting to right that ship. Not that I don't think anything's wrong with social media. I live a long ways away from my family, all of my family. And it's one of the only ways that I can kind of feel involved in what they're doing and they can feel involved in what I'm doing. So I'm not dogging social media. I'm saying we need to be mindful. We need to be mindful. And we need to get back to basics. We need to get back to basics and treating people like people. You know, I'm gonna pretty much quit posting political stuff. I pretty much already have on my Facebook and that kind of thing, because I think that social media should be a place to bring people together. What things can we say to each other to lift each other up, to help each other have a better day? You know, what things can we share that's gonna make someone else smile, not what things can we share that's gonna make somebody else feel like the world is coming to an end and everything's about to fall apart. You know what? Mainstream media does enough of that for all of us. We don't need our friends to share it on social media. Anyway, I'm here. Let's go inside. Okay guys, I'm back at home base. Just kidding. I'm back in underground parking. I didn't take you guys along when I went to TJ Maxx because I was on the phone chatting with my mom. Hey mom. Anyway, we're gonna unload. Kevin's gonna come help me. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of what I got. My car's dirty. So we take our ice skating shoes pretty much with us wherever, because you never know when you're gonna want to ice skate. I got another big Euro pillow for my bed. Look at this broom thing. Isn't that cool? It has like little things, you know, you get dust stuck on the bottom of your broom. Little things so you can get that off. Anyway, toilet paper, that's what I came for. And then I got a couple other little things at Target. Oh, look at this. I got this at TJ Maxx. I don't know if you guys have ever used this brand. Their stuff's really good. If my camera would focus. There we go. I read that this particular one's really good, so it was only, look at that, $5 at TJ Maxx. I think these are $10 at Ulta. I got a little dress that's in there. Can't see it. My camera is being crazy. I'm trying to fix my camera. Okay, I'm back. My camera didn't really want to focus on anything when I was in the parking garage, so I gave up. Cabin. Anyway, aren't these cute? He's cleaning the toilet.
I just need a gas mask. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad.
Anyway, aren't these cute? I got this at Target. It's like a, these were only $3. A dry erase board on one side, and well, this is chalkboard side, and then so this side's dry erase. So I thought that'd be really cute to hang on the kids' doors. I got 2 of them. So anyway,
Hang them already, please.
I'll probably use command hooks.
Mine first.
But I need to go to Hobby Lobby to get like chalk pins to write on them.
It's not my foot. My foot is melted.
That's a big deal to go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I've been just sitting here, nothing exciting's happening. But I've been watching lots of fishing videos on the YouTube. If you follow me on any social media, you probably know that. And I don't know if you're a dork like me. I'm a total like kind of geek nerd when it comes to information and even like just random facts. But I just learned something that I had no idea about. Did you know, if you're a real fishing person, you probably knew this, so don't judge me, okay? But did you know that during FLW tournaments, they sign saying that they'll submit to a polygraph or voice analysis examination, and if they fail it at all, you get kicked out of the tournament? crazy. I'm watching Scott Martin videos, and I just learned that. Crazy. So, Snapple fact of the day. Probably can't say that. It's probably copyrighted. Oh well. Fun fact of the day.
Shave fact of the day.
Shave fact of the day. Maybe I'll make that a thing, because I am kind of crazy about learning interesting facts that don't really matter. Yeah. I was just sitting here watching this video, and Kevin's like, you should just video yourself watching these videos, because it's kind of funny. I'm like,
It's very entertaining.
he's watching a show on his phone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Yeah. Okay guys, my puppy needs a bath. So
Big bath. The puppy's bath. Wanna go put that in clean?
I'm gonna give her a bath.
Why did you sit up? I set it up.
Okay, I'm back. My battery died, so you missed the end of me giving the dog a bath, but you pretty much saw how it went. Did some dishes. Now it's time for dinner. So, heating up dinner. Alright guys, that's about it. We're pretty much gonna send everyone to bed after this. Hope you enjoyed our vlog. See you in the next one.
No.
Bye!